realize what happened, man? Yo, the chick went after Betty. That bitch Laura, that was talking about the Jedi's and all type of shit. The bitch that kissed Luke. That bitch, that bitch was the one that tried to kill Betty. The astrological empress Betty. Yo, my nigga. The bitch didn't want Betty to come back. She was the one reason of the Babylon the Great because she tried to break into Betty's anatomy of her bloodline because she wanted to learn Betty. A person says, yo, you know something? Where did that bitch portal? A person says, yo, you know something? Where did that bitch portal from? What the fuck? That bitch right there. Where did that bitch portal from? What the fuck was she going after Betty for, my nigga? Where did that bitch come from and shit? Wasn't it ragging them? What did they target Betty for? What was it about Betty that everybody wanted to know that there was something about Betty that nobody didn't know about? Like, what did they target Wilma, Betty, and all them before? What was that lot about? Alice, Wilma, Betty, Trixie, Melissa, Lovely, China, Lovely, China, Donta. What did this bitch? What was all that shit about? Why did this bitch just talking? Yo, listen, that was the bitch right there, my nigga. That's the fucked up bitch. I'm telling you, my nigga. There was nothing that looked like that. Yo, I know my. This is fucking. This is fancy. This thing, Angela, fucking Francine shit. Francine. Ming died, he said. He said the Ming clone. The shit that was gonna kill the Ming clone, they got ordered to kill the Mings now. He said to kill the Ming vitalist. The nigga went to go kill the Ming vitalist just now. These people are the type of people that make me psychotic. So when I see some of my kids, I'm not gonna care anyway, my nigga, because a lot of the kids knew, so they were just doing their own thing after a while anyway. Because after surviving on your own, you don't need a parent no more. If it's like cellular activity. If the cellular activity is malfunctioning, it's causing a digression that's demoralizing the cellular structure, and it's taking away the natural strength of the anatomy of the matter within the cellular structure. Also, what is that telling you? That's telling you it's literally, it doesn't need no reason for to refine or rejuvenation because it's deteriorating on its own. So it doesn't want to refine. So if you have something already grown itself, that's doing its own thing, after a while in a humane condition and the habitation it doesn't need the refinement because it's been doing its own thing, so it's already led astray. So it was like a literal biohazard chemistry that's just sitting somewhere dormant, and then nobody really knows about it. And when it comes, it really knows how to manipulate it because it's already been dormant. So when the refinement comes, it's already causing it's like causing another uncomfortability after it tried to strengthen its own on its own without this purity of the reason of its perfection of its anatomy. So it's gonna cause a deterioration a certain type of way. Not a deterioration, but it'll cause an uncomfortability. But they won't realize it because it's like a person going through rehab that been on drugs all their life and then wondering why they fucked up. Why their mental's not there. It's because these people wore these individuals' emotions out. When I get around my kids, I've been going through the same thing on a level of physics on my own. When I get around my kids, I'm not gonna want to be around them. I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear nobody problem. I just want happiness. Another person's gonna look at me like I'm probably a savage at the time. I'm not a savage. I just want happiness because all of them already fucked up the reality. They already did so much. People tried to kill me already. Yo, my nigga, these are the people that just wanted to party. Yo, those were people that just wanted to party. These are people that wanted to party that already did wrong. Those are like Shaolin Doom boxes that, yo, imagine this. Imagine people from Shaolin Doom boxes that refine their magic of how they fucked up magic a long time ago. Refine it was like taking out you thought it was an empress. You took out the wrong person that wasn't an empress that tried to kill an empress. As she tried to refine her anatomy because she probably heard my recordings and then found out that the real empress the Empress is probably gonna come back. So she knew where my recordings was. Then when I asked the individuals for my recordings, like you hear it now that I'm making, it was before it was a recording. Now it's happening live where you finally seeing where I made it, and it was just like a hologram, a certain type of way that would have faded out of existence. But now you actually seeing the recording, and a person says, would I have something in physics that would show that physical evidence of the attribute of what I'm speaking about? Let's find out right now if I have something like that in the physical reality of physics that would show what I'm. Oh, look at this. So I have my level of physics. Another person, how would you have that? Do you have something for that is literally another level of physics to show what you're saying is a reality? So now you think about this stupid stink bitch that got away on a commercial without you noticing the stink bitch. Now let me show you how real this is. Now in me showing you the level of physics, so now what would have caused an individual? You another person said, "Smile, my nigga." These people are fucking with Popeye's chemistry right now. I just told you about chemistry in all types of situations. So another person manipulating another person's sight a certain type of way. Good for you with your witchcraft and all types of other magic that wants a person to see something a certain. Good for you. Because now let me tell you something how real this is. Now, without this is now let me show you something. Now you probably have a chick that found my recordings. It was a hologram before because of certain things that I did, and I said, "Yo, listen, I seen myself going this way, and I captivated the light that I seen because I knew certain situations were gonna happen." A person says, "But that light was supposed to fade out. How come it got strengthened?" Because I kept my word of honor for another person to learn a lesson that was gonna be the last lesson of all existence that I already conquered. Because a person said, "Why did this happen to you?" Because another person had to reflect on something that happened to them that realized what they did wrong to me. And then you would know the reason that how wonderful I am and how real glorious I am without my wife's glory because she needed me, I didn't need her. So now a person says, "What the fuck you speaking about?" I just told you. Now a person says, "Yo, let me show you. I'm the real glory. I'm a man. I wasn't a woman. I'm a man." Now let me show you how real this situation is. Now, now as I was saying, right? A person says, "What is going on?" You had a person that found my recordings. I knew about it. Another person went and opened up probably some temple that tried to refine the anatomy of an empress. Even when I spoke about you know, disconnecting me from the original empress as she repaired her anatomy, but you didn't find the original empress. You found somebody that tried to deteriorate and kill the empress that was put away a certain type of way in the level of physics to even lock away because the empress did magic like that also for her own protection for the other people that try to violate her magic and secrecy of her magic teaching. She locked away certain people away for their physics. So another person probably found the empress's stash spot, not mine. You would never be able to get to mine, but you would find the empress's stash spot because if you found mine, it would literally be the end of the world because the only person that can really do anything about it is me, and I'm not gonna do it because I need recovery. I've been recovering for 37 years, and I've been working in the paradigm, so I never had a chance of real recovery. So it's like a person that wasted finances on other people, and then on top of it, I'm supposed to be having the wonderful time of my life on the highest level without any interruptions or anything fucking up my reality and getting everything I want, even down to the physical. And I don't order escort pussy because I get pussy on my own. That's why I'm supposed to have money all the time because I could go out there and get my own crotch. But another person was scared because they're like, oh, if he go out there, he's gonna get this, he's gonna get that, and then you'll see me rejuvenate, being everywhere, and everything will be lovely. Another person be living miserable, and they wouldn't be able to repair because they were the failures that fucked up the empress, that caused the empress to be put away, and I couldn't even be with my wife at the time because they were the ones that caused the ending of the love ages and even the love golden ages before other individuals. So after they caused the end of that ages and then started causing the deterioration of other times and deteriorating and caused the galactical war, after galactical war, where's the love ages and the golden ages? They'd be hidden away because of the individuals that fucked it up. So these are people that wanted to end those ages because they weren't a part of those ages and they wanted to falsify, cause identity theft, and it would show in the natural physics, even in the physical reality, even on the level of criminal activity. So another person found a fucking probably a doombox bitch that was probably the fucked up situation of an empress. And then on top of it, they would have probably been trying to manipulate you to go out there to go find something. They would let something else go into, and instead they would no, I'm not doing that. So you can imagine. So you probably have some next fucking empress because I call my empress of the realm. They're in the magical realm. I call them to the physical realm. I don't call them. I don't call people out no doomboxes situations. I don't do the funny things like that. Now I'm gonna show you how real this is. Now, if you probably found some doombox bitch somewhere else that literally the empress put away. You brought that out because another person knew that wasn't the empress, and they knew whoever they probably got rid of the real regard that regarded the empress like me because I'm a real husband. So they must to get to me they had to get rid of other individuals. So they probably manipulated another person's physics. Another person probably had a higher pull on a higher level of a higher empress that disregarded that person that was known for the situation, and it would have caused the uproar in the whole social economic population when it came to the humanity of the humane condition of the habitation because it was probably a majority that was feeling weak that needed to be refined at the time that couldn't be refined, and another person probably didn't want to risk it because they knew what happened to it. So they probably let go of a boombox bitch that was the empress probably put away, and then she repaired her anatomy here in my recordings at a time. And then next thing you know, it was the end of the world because she was regarded as the real empress as she tried to probably murder the real habitation of the humanity of the real empress. So, and then try to let go her diseased population that would have caused the end of the world on a level. So it would cause a distortion in the main astrological empress on the high, beyond the highest level to the highest level to the level of physics that would have crippled the empress a certain type of way. And now you know the reason of martial arts. And then after that, another person says, so what was, because I told you, another person didn't want to listen to you. Listen, when they hired me at a time, they said so and so, yo, we came from another planet, so and so. I was like, oh, I own that planet, but they said he came from another planet. And then remember, everybody thought I was being sarcastic. They gave me money, they were giving me my money, and I said, don't say nothing because it's my money. I don't want to make it more than what it is because the individuals didn't know when I was in Philadelphia. But after that, you know, hey, good for you, you know? Because when you found out that I was the real elder, it was already too late because look what they already did to me in Boogie Nights. And now you're hearing this, good for you. Now, if they're going after me in the pyramids, who would they be going after in the pyramids trying to get rid of? The man of honesty, because they're saying I'm this, I'm that. I taught this. Yes, I did teach you. I did teach regard. I did do certain other things, but other people used it for the false reality because there was a dark ages before. There was a galactical war. There was people on planets that didn't make it a certain type of way, and certain things were recorded a certain type of way. So if something was happening, I would be regarding where? How nice am I? I'm such a nice man. I'm regarding my own situation another type of way still. Another type of way. And a person, what are you really regarding? My wife. But don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. Because she should have knew even if she was in the magical. She should know this. But anyway, too bad. You know, I didn't have to explain it to you, but now you see the different scenarios of sequence of events, of the real physics, of the real reality that I showed you. It was who that want to show they want to infiltrate the bed. These are shits that infiltrated Betty. This is the shit from before Babylon, Solomon, going. Other empresses that wasn't even known the other way they infiltrated Betty. This is the stick ugly bitch that did this shit and her and the other bitch. I don't deal with sis no more. That's why I disregarded that empress a certain type of way. Bye bye.